In April 2023, Jamaicans were shocked to find out that its global icon Usain Bolt was robbed of almost his entire retirement income, with $12.8 million suddenly vanishing from his bank account. The fraud, which lasted for over a decade at a Jamaican financial firm, Stocks and Securities Limited, exposed deep cracks in the Jamaican financial system. Now, Jamaica is positioning itself to become a global tax haven, to compete against the likes of the Cayman Islands, the BVI, and Bermuda. The implications of this could raise some serious questions. Now, Jamaica is known for its vibrant culture, its dominance in track and field, and its music. But recently, the Jamaican government has been exploring ways to turn the country into a hub for wealthy individuals who are looking for favourable tax rates and financial services. It's also no secret that the government wants to continue its economic push by attracting more foreign investment as it seeks to grow Jamaica's economy beyond tourism and agriculture. Now, according to the Ministry of Finance in Jamaica, new rules could make it easier for international companies and investors to set up shop in the country. The ministry is keen for businesses worldwide to bring their money to Jamaica instead of other well-known offshore financial centers. And if you're thinking this is all talk from Jamaica, the country has already established organizations that will help to make this become a reality. That is why in 2011, the Jamaican International Financial Services Authority was created to drive this push. Their job is to help to design policies that will help to make Jamaica appealing for global investors. Now, the organization also has a mandate to ensure that the island follows clear guidelines about where the money comes from and how it's been managed. But why would a country like Jamaica, a place famous for beaches and sunshine, be attractive to foreign investors? Firstly, the island's location is seen as a major advantage, being close to North and South America. The country's primary language is also English and has a very educated and skilled workforce. It also has a legal system that can be updated to match international standards. This means that setting up companies, managing assets, and doing cross-border business could become simpler and more convenient than in some other destinations. Now, all these factors has led officials in Jamaica to believe that this could be a successful endeavor for the country. Now, of course, being an offshore financial destination will come with some controversy, because the fact is, for many people, when they hear offshore tax haven, they often think about shady deals and hidden bank accounts. But the government says they're very aware of this and they're putting rules in place to ensure that the system is honest and transparent. For instance, officials are discussing stronger regulations so that they can track where the money comes from, so that they can stop illegal activity before it happens. By doing this, they hope that they can avoid the bad reputation that other tax havens have faced in the past. Now, what would this shift mean for ordinary Jamaicans? Supporters of the policy say it will definitely boost the local economy. More foreign money in Jamaica will mean new businesses, better infrastructure, and more jobs, especially in fields like accounting, law, and finance. All this will help Jamaican graduates to develop well-paid careers on the island instead of moving abroad. They also argue that the country is too heavily reliant on tourism. And while Jamaica should still aim to be a top destination, this dependency is very risky. Jamaica's tourism industry faces many challenges, from natural disasters like hurricanes, global recessions, or even pandemics, as we all remember. So by having a financial services industry, Jamaica would have a solid backup plan if there's a dip in tourist numbers. This will mean fewer economic shocks and potentially more stable growth in the future. However, not everybody is excited. Critics argue that any extra money could get stuck in a small circle of rich investors and not really improve the life of most Jamaicans. They also argue that if Jamaica gains a reputation as a place for tax dodgers, it could face criticism or even sanctions from larger countries like the US or even the European Union. However, the government has shot back, saying it's focused on ensuring transparency and accountability. They want to ensure that Jamaica isn't just about lowering taxes and looking the other way, but the government is also teaming up with international agencies to ensure compliance and they're following international rules. This approach, supporters hope, will help Jamaica to stand out as a clean offshore option where rules matter and corruption is taken seriously. Either way, the road ahead for Jamaica won't be easy. With the sprinting icon still searching for answers around its missing millions, many people argue that the country's offshore aims are bound to fail. It will face stiff competition from other islands in the region. It still has to pass many laws and introduce regulations and incentives to roll this out. But if all goes to plan, Jamaica could soon become a magnet for high net worth individuals drawn to the promise of low taxes, strategic location, and beautiful beaches and sunshine. Now, as the Jamaican government lays the groundwork to welcome billionaires and global corporations, a growing number of citizens and observers are asking, has the Jamaican government done enough to protect its own people's money? Critics will say it was a big gamble which wasn't worth taking. Now, do you think Jamaica is ready to become an offshore tax haven? And if you're Jamaican or live in Jamaica, let me know in the comments what you think of this. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video with a friend. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.